I don't think that Morton Downey was Robert Downey Jr.'s dad, but I might be wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a
Well,
limb.
it's arguing with Tom and Jerry.
I'm
Arguing,
Tom. I'm Jerry.
arguing with Tom and Jerry. Arguing.
He's Tom. And he's
Supergroup
Jerry.
he was in. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that Jerry Hall is part of the long list of Jerrys that I really don't have much respect for. Did you know that? Oh, look, Jerry, you froze out again,
I got kicked out
and
again.
now I have two of you. Ben and Jerry. Jerry supports apartheid. Did you know that?
No.
Well, that's your namesake.
So he's on the left of politics, and the leftists support apartheid.
Is that a leftist position?
Apparently, you just said it was.
I didn't say it was left.
I thought Ben and Jerry were known communists.
You're just buying the company line, dude. That's the narrative that they want you to believe.
What? Their company, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones.
Don't they have
Terrible,
a
terrible leader. Terrible football team. Stupid football team. One of the worst football teams on the planet. His name is Jerry. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis.
he was
One
hilarious.
of the stupidest
Hey,
comics.
lady! That was
Right.
hilarious.
Wait, I didn't know I was Rick and Morty
It's hilarious.
Real He's
He
terrible.
was Adam Sandler before Adam Sandler was Adam Sandler.
And Adam Sandler is not good.
But his name's not Jerry.
Right.
I like Adam Sandler.
I'm not saying I dislike him. I'm just saying that his form of comedy isn't my favorite. But Jerry Lewis, another in the long line of Jerrys that I would prefer, I don't know, not my favorites. Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer, yeah, trailblazer.
The demise of society. You could say that Jerry Springer was at the forefront of dragging our culture into the mud. Jerry Falwell.
Jerry Falwell, yep, another good one.
Terrible human being.
Yeah, bad one.
Terrible human being. Jerry Garcia. Nice guy, good guitar player. I don't know.
I bet he was a fun guy.
He was fun. I probably would have liked to hang out with him and eat some tryptamine hallucinogens.
Yeah, just because his name's Jerry, you don't have to try to find something bad to say about it.
Well, I was just trying to find all the guys named Jerry and
Oh, I got one you won't find anything bad to say about. Jerry Lee Lewis. He's untouchable.
untouchable.
Yeah.
Untouchable.
He was a saint.
He was exactly right.
Great balls of fire,
I was
that kind of stuff. He sang like a horse.
I was at my brother's wedding the other day, and he was marrying our second cousin, and I was like, man, this is great to have all these people together to finally get the family together. Jerry Maguire.
I, believe it or not, have never seen that movie.
What do you mean?
Show Me the Money.
I don't know what you're talking. I'm just saying, like, Jerry Maguire is like the sports agent guy, and he seemed like kind of a douchebag.
What movie am I thinking of?
I don't know. Jerry Seinfeld. What about Jerry Seinfeld?
I mean, I don't know if there's ever been a better clean comedian than Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, he could do jokes about socks getting lost in the laundry and stuff, and make you laugh.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby was hilarious. And Jerry Seinfeld's idol, by the way.
A clean comedian.
Yeah. Clean life, clean act, clean everything. Untouchable again. Bill
Sodomites. Cosby. Sodomites. And then I was thinking that, by contrast, all of the wonderful Toms, it's hard to find a Tom that isn't, like a good human being and contributed to society.
Tom
By the way,
Dempsey.
Tom means male, like the male of the species. That's what Tom means. Do you know what Jerry means?
Also male.
German. German. Jerry equals German.
Yes.
That's part of your lineage,
And
right?
my ancestry goes back to deep South Bavaria.
I was thinking about all the virtuous, beautiful Toms in the world. Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom. Great, great guy. Great guy.
That was
Stood for a lot of good things,
a
right?
really great song by Warrant. Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Yeah, that was a
That song,
really
that was heavy
really
metal.
really terrible band.
Heavy metal, hard rock, great beat.
Tommy Two Tone. I was thinking like
Mhm.
Tommy Two Tone. Is that 8675309? Is that Tommy Two Tone?
I got it.
I got it. I got
I
it.
got it.
I
I
got
got
it.
it.
I
I
got
got
it.
it.
I got
I
it.
got.
Ginny, don't you? What?
Lose that number?
Yeah. Tom Landry. Just
Classic.
a stoic.
Classy.
Stoic.
Even though you hate the Cowboys, you couldn't help but respect Tom Landry.
You got to respect Tom Landry.
Yeah.
Tom Collins.
That's a
Tom
drink.
Collins.
That's a drink.
Got to respect that.
Just
Name
like,
a drink. Name a drink called Jerry.
I'll name you
There
one.
isn't
I'll name
one.
you one right now. It's called a Tom and Jerry, and it's what I'm drinking right now. Eggnog, brandy, rum, and it's hot.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that. Maybe that's a new one.
It's old as the hills.
Tom Snyder.
Tom Snyder, yeah, pretty classic
Great.
comb over.
The best talk show host.
The best comb over in the business.
The best talk show host.
You don't think that's
Tom Cruise?
You don't think that's Larry
Tom
King?
Cruise.
Larry King was a better talk show host.
Not really. Larry King was full of shit.
My favorite talk show host was Larry Sanders.
I liked him.
Yeah.
Quite a little bit. I'll have to agree with you on that.
Yeah. Gary
Tom
Sanders
Cruise
was great.
What about Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. I mean,
Jerry Maguire.
so that was the right movie.
I don't know if it's the right movie.
Cuba.
But I'm gonna say if we were to have a draft selection or something, or some sort of horse trading right now, I'll trade you Tom Cruise for Jerry Lee Lewis.
I'll keep Jerry Lee Lewis.
I'll go ahead and take Jerry Lee Lewis for Tom Cruise. Thanks, dude.
I had one and I lost it.
Jerry is a stupid name, and most of the people named Jerry have some sort of mental deficiency.
Well,
Is that what you were thinking of?
Even if that's true, that's not something to like make light of or make fun of. I mean, you're making fun of people for the way they're born.
They were born into the name, and it's not their fault.
Well, if they have a mental deficiency, they're like that guy in Spinal Tap where Jerry's are just like, I'm just as God made me, sir.
But isn't it a fact that we can agree that guy had a mental deficiency? I mean, I don't know.
He was
You don't
being
have
a
to...
difficult receptionist at the hotel counter, and Ian wasn't having it.
Mm-hmm.
He was being that guy that goes by the book, and I'm sorry, sir, it's our policy. It's just policy. And Ian was like, you make the policy. Just like, stop being so difficult. I'm about to hit you with this.
I was thinking about lepers, and that lepers really aren't like a thing anymore. And so lepers are more figurative than literal.
I thought there was a whole island in Hawaii that was full of lepers called Malachi.
I feel like lepers are more figurative than literal at this point. You know what I'm saying? Are there really lepers nowadays? Have you ever met one?
I've never met one.
Exactly. I've never met one either.
Do you think a good name for a band would be Def Leppard?
I I don't I don't I don't no, I don't think it'd be a good name
No,
for a band. I don't know if it'd be a better name or as equally bad of a name as Def Leppard.
right. I
You
think it's
know?
better. I think it's better than Def Leppard because they didn't even spell
Yeah.
leopard right. It's
Well,
spelled
is
it like
there?
leopard.
I mean, I believe that the drummer might have lost an arm, and that might have been a leprosy thing, as best as I understand it.
I don't know about that, but I do know that after he was down one arm, that he was arrested for battery.
I also know that he was arrested for not having a turn signal. That he didn't provide a turn signal.
They should make an exception in a case like that, I think. This episode's going to get cut a lot.
What's wrong with this episode?
There's going to be a lot of cuts.
Rick Allen, the one-armed Def Leppard leper drummer.
Look, say
It
what you
fits.
want. I'll say this. When I first heard them, I thought they were awesome.
I loved them.
Yeah, and they were
Everything
like,
up to Pyromania is great.
yeah. They were like 16, 17 years old.
No,
Yeah, they were.
that's exaggerating.
That's
That's
what
exaggerating.
my dad told me, and I believed it. And
Yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
amazing that they could sound like that. And then to find out that he had to deal with that terrible tragedy, and he didn't let it stop him. I know the music really started to suck big time, but
We're not gonna let it stop. We're not gonna let it stop me. I'm not gonna let it stop.